My setup is where I spend a good majority of my time, whether it be for content creation, gaming, or even schoolwork, and you're about to see it like never before, so I really hope you all enjoy it. So walking into my setup, the first thing you'll notice is this little creature. This is my cat Lee, and he loves to lay on this rug, especially when it's in a sunspot. So taking a look over here, I have an IKEA pegboard with a bunch of miscellaneous things on it. I've got a couple of fake plants, and then just some like sunglasses, some pencils, a knife I use to open up packages, and yeah, nothing too crazy right here. Coming over to these shelves, I've got a couple of controllers, another fake plant, and then my AirPods Max. These are definitely the best headphones I've ever used. And then coming up top here, I have a few fake plants that I think look really nice, a couple of books, and then this Cause figure. Don't really know why I have this, I just think it looks cool, so yeah. So coming over to this corner, I have a keyboard that I'm actually giving away right now, and then an Elgato Facecam Pro that I actually still need to set up. Moving over here, I have these really cool Govee lights. It's super bright outside, so these look kind of dull right now, but when it's dark, these lights are super bright and they're really cool. I need to get some curtains for over here because even when the blinds are shut, it lets in so much light. And then down here, I just have a tripod and a fan. And then coming over here, I have a table which Lee has now shifted over to. I mostly use this table for when I get new products. I use it for unboxings and stuff like that, and I just kind of keep new products on there so I know what I need to be making videos over. I got kind of sick of only using my main setup, so I wanted something to switch things up and help me stay a little bit more organized. And then coming over to this corner, I have a Govee corner lamp. Again, this thing is really bright and looks really nice when it's dark, but there's so much light that gets through these blinds, it doesn't really do much. But yeah, this thing's really cool. And then up here, I have a silver YouTube play button. I'm actually gonna be getting a second one of these soon. We just recently hit 100,000 subscribers on this page, so thank you guys so much. I'm super excited to be getting a second one, which I'll probably put right below it. And then coming over here, I have an IKEA shelf that looks really nice. I have all sorts of stuff sitting on it, like this really big Cause figure up top. And then I have a couple of really neat looking high ground keyboards right below it. And I've just got some headphones, some mice, and some AR glasses below it. And yeah, I just think all of these look really nice on display. And then taking a look at this closet, I mostly just use it for storage. I've got all sorts of boxes, some speakers, and then just a ton of keyboards up top. I definitely have way too many of these. And moving on to what you all care about most, let's get into the actual setup itself. So I got this desk from IKEA and it's sitting on top of two IKEA Alex drawers. I see so many creators using this exact setup, so no, it's not original, but it's definitely very functional and looks very nice, so there is a good reason for it. And in the drawers, I just have a ton of miscellaneous stuff. I've got switches, keycaps, just some boxes from products that were sent out to me. I've got another keyboard over here. And then on this side, I just have like a coiled cable and then a bag full of a ton of miscellaneous cables. And then would you look at that, I've got more keyboards down here, and yeah, you all get the point. So starting on this side of the desk, for my microphone, I have the Shure SM7B sitting on top of a low profile boom arm from Elgato in the white colorway. And then above that, I have an Elgato key light, which really helps out with lighting, especially when it's dark outside and I can't use natural light. And then coming down here, I have a Stream Deck from Elgato. This one not only has the buttons up top, but it has the dials on the bottom, and this thing is just super convenient to have. When I want to turn on my lights, I literally just hit this and boom. Definitely not a necessity, but it makes things very practical. So moving over to my peripherals, the keyboard I'm currently using is the Razer Black Widow V4 75%. This is definitely one of Razer's best offerings, and I've absolutely loved using this. Coming on over to the mouse, this is the Pulsar X2 V2. This is probably my favorite mouse that I've ever used. It's really light and the shape is super comfortable. Definitely a great mouse all around. And then moving on to my monitors, I'm just using a stacked layout. The bottom one is a 1440p 240 Hz monitor by Omen, and the top one is just a 144 Hz monitor by LG. After using a 1080p monitor for all of these years, the switch to a 1440p monitor is definitely worth it. And moving on to the mouse pad, I'm using this Snow Swirl mouse pad by Gutsy Aiden. The glide is super smooth. I've had no problems with the stitching, and overall it just looks super clean. Now moving on to my audio interface, this is the Elgato Wave XLR. I've been using this for about a year now, and as you can see, my mic and my headset directly plug into it, and I can pretty much just control everything from here. This is no doubt one of the best audio interfaces out right now, especially for the price. Now moving on to the headset, these are the DT990 Pros. Super comfortable, and the audio quality is great. And this is just sitting on this little $10 stand I got from Amazon. Now coming up here, this is actually my old camera that I use when streaming or recording directly on my PC. It's the Canon M50 Mark II. This is what I used to make all of my older videos on, and it definitely has served me well. And moving on to my PC, everything is sitting in the Lian Li 011 dynamic case. Definitely one of the cleanest cases on the market. And to name you all the specs that you actually care about, my GPU is a GeForce RTX 3070. My CPU is a Ryzen 5900X, and I have 64 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance RAM. All right, that about wraps it up for my setup. I hope you all did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.